So, how did you feel initially when you're putting in a lot of effort, but the recognition would take time?
Just a graphic designer, okay. I'm a last minute submission. I don't do anything in the start. So, initial 2-3 months, I was just chilling around. I'm like, I'll do it. Then is what I was like, okay, fine. Let's get in the play. Let's do it.
Welcome to D2A, a show where ICAT's alumni share their journey from being dreamers to achievers. In this episode, we have Abhishek Samuel, who is a lead designer from Galileo Global Education, an alumnus from graphic design who graduated from ICAT in 2021. Welcome to the show, Abhishek.
Hi, Prakriti.
Hi. Before we move on to some serious stuff, I wanted to know what kind of a student were you? Were you a silent creative or a perfectionist or a last minute submission kind of a student?
Okay, I'm a last minute submission. I don't do anything in the start. So
Okay.
it's always me having fun. Then is what I'm like, oh, okay, we need to do something.
Yeah.
Then is what I pop up with things, bring up the creativity, then I go ahead and submit up. So
Interesting.
it's how it was in the college days.
And your teachers were okay with that?
Oh no. It was always like, Abhishek, you have to. Yeah, faculties were behind me. Second year, there was one of my professor. He reached out to me stating that you can do it. Try it out. Why can't? Then is where I had to be like, okay, fine. Let me try out small things, which is like social media posts, a small creative, or let it be an A4 sized posters or those kind of things. I started. Then gradually I had to pick up things in the third year, submissions
Yeah.
and everything. That's how it went up to.
Okay. So when you initially realized you were a creative person, was it exciting or scary to take this on as a career?
Well, it was much into exciting because earlier I used to do a lot of sketches. Let it be paintings, let it be a normal pencil sketch, those kind of things. I was more excited to do it. Then is what I realized, okay, why don't we put this into something which is into digital?
Yeah.
Then is where I came up with this.
So, did your first job change your idea about creativity?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Where we will show you a few photographs
Okay.
and you can just share what you think about it.
I'll go for Christmas.
Okay.
This day I still remember. I can't put it in a word which says fun. It was beyond fun. Oh, there's
Next
still one. Okay. This is into Pongal.
Oh.
Yeah, we clicked it on Pongal. We had a lot of activities running over there. It's really awesome for me to look at this picture after down the lane 5+ years.
Yeah.
It's really good for me to look at this picture. It brings a lot of memories. It's
Are you in
good.
touch with any of them?
Yes.
Do you work with any of them?
No, because majority of them are in Chennai or in Hyderabad. And yeah, certain people have also got married. So
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
What made your early career phase difficult?
When we are in the college, that's different. When you actually step out, that is where it makes you handle a lot of projects, handle a lot of clients. Be like, in next half an hour, I need this. That's when I had to face a lot of pressure moments. There are a lot of times where you can't say no. As an initial junior graphic designer, you can't say no. Whatever your CEO wants, whatever your marketing manager wants, you have to be like, okay, fine, I'll pull up my time, I'll sit, I'll finish it up. Those were a lot of pressuring moments. I had to face it.
So, how did you feel initially when we were putting in a lot of effort, but the recognition would take time or it was very different? Yeah, how were you handling that?
Well, it took I guess 3.5 years for me to get the first recognition for what I was doing. Uh, so I came from Chennai to Bangalore. Then I was working on my first company over here, and then it went close to a year. After that is what we all worked on a magazine. That's where my first recognition came up. As
Okay.
like, I mean, it was pretty exciting. I was like, yeah, I got it, something
Yeah.
which I wanted.
But that says something about you that you were patient
Yes.
and consistently kept putting effort. Like you didn't lose your interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So, in our previous conversation, we did talk about a turning point in your life that you said it's mainly moving from Chennai to Bangalore. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. So I came here and joined an upgrad, and initially my role was into intern. So I worked as a junior graphic designer. Then I came down as an intern. Then the manager, I mean, he helped a lot. He was more into supportive. He never let us down. He never. Let it be his manager is gonna yell at him. He never let the team down. He always been like, okay, you guys can do it. You guys need a break? Take a break. You guys need something? Chalo, let's go. That's how it was. Then from intern period, I came down to contract. That's when he was like, he just told me one thing that uh, Abhishek, you have to prove your worth on this period because this is what is gonna make you permanent. So initial 2-3 months I was just chilling around. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Then is what I was like, okay, fine. Let's get in the play. Let's do it. So a lot of disagreements, a lot of being like, no, these are not the ones which I require. Things happened, but majority of the times he was there,
Okay.
and I'm so glad that he helped me. And after my contract period, I thought, okay, I might be getting a junior graphic designer role, but no, he helped me to get a senior graphic designer, and that pushed me beyond. And there was a day where he told me that when you came in as an intern to our company, I thought, okay, you might have a vague idea of what is graphic design, but you proved your worth. That yeah, you can do it more, and you can do it in a less time. That was something which boosted me. Till now, I'm on that. Like, okay.
So, was there any phase in your career when there was uncertainty? Did you experience anything like that?
So currently, yeah, we do know AI is booming, and a lot of hirings, mass firings, a lot of things are happening out. So me right now in this role, what I'm serving, I'm able to see a lot of new generation designers where they're not able to get in. It's not because what they can't. It's because the company has a lot of standards. Because they do require the freshers to know at minimum of 10 AI tools. Uh, you should do your job pretty quick because if you are not doing it, then there will be another person. So that's how things are going around, and I feel bad for it. As a creative lead, I recently handled close to 3 interviews for junior designers, which we wanted to hire. Unfortunate reasons. First thing always comes up to communication. Second thing comes up to your software knowledge. Third is where we would be like, okay, what are the other things do you know about? Let it be AI tools or let it be the other tools which you are proficient with. Those are there. So majority of the times, students are like, yeah, I know, but in a minimal way, I do know on that. So my advice for that would be try to lean on towards the AI because it's not going to take your job. It's going to help you in a different set of a way where Instead of sitting and spending your half an hour or 1 hour in the software, it is going to make your job a bit easy.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for sharing this with us. And talking about someone who's watched you closely, we do have a special guest today, chairman and founder of Image Group of Companies with over 500 employees across South India. Please welcome Mr. Kumar.
Thank you for your, for our show.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I think, very great to see our alumni, is working in the education field, by the way, because so as a designer, so what do you communicate for designers? For a plus two audience, especially because these kids are, looking for, a kind of career. I know for sure, I think your company also might be doing something. I just wanted to know from you, from the creative front. Yeah.
Um, we whenever we face through students after their class twos and everything, students always confuse themselves from sketching and the design part.
Okay.
They get confused on that, so we had to give them a clarification that there are certain differences over it. And when you're actually gonna step into design, that's where you're actually gonna look at different set of a world, which is gonna be the awesome outside.
Okay.
Let it be in terms of India, or let it be out where you're gonna go out in any of the abroad countries where you're gonna work with. It is gonna be a pleasantful experience. At times, it can go upside down, but not as always, where you are always be willing to be like, okay, I'm ready to learn.
So, what you wanted to say about to the parents, like, because I know in your case, I think, your parents would have appreciated you to join the course. Like, is that, what do you want to communicate to the current Gen Z parents?
Oh, please let the students explore, because Gen Z kids, yeah, they do want to explore out. And when in terms of creativity, that's where they want to be like, let me pour everything out. Let me bring out something new, not just for me, not just for where I'm gonna work, but also for the world.
Okay.
So please let them come out.
Uh, Again, Gen Z audience today, some one single word, if you want to say, what do you want to say?
Explore.
Explore. Okay, right. What about, today? I think, people wanted to be a smart work. How do you define yourself smart work?
I would run for AI, AI tools.
Right.
Because right now it has reduced the time
Okay.
what we usually take in a software. Let's say I'm gonna create a video cut for
Okay.
a minute. It requires close to 2.5 hours to 3 hours of a time for me. But with the help of AI, where you can cut down close to an hour or more than 1 hour of a time, you can finish it off pretty quick.
Yeah, I just wanted to take one small definition from you. Graphic design as a word is commonly used across the globe. Yes. Even though I think, graphic design as a word is highly paid also today in the world scenario. Yes. Maybe recently, like, UI UX design is taken over that. But still, like, the graphic design as a career is much stronger or much more. But they are now define equalizing that graphic design word for the small softwares. Okay, so can you just brief on it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through that a lot.
Right.
Even parents have reached out to me saying that, sir, you're just a graphic designer. Just a graphic designer? Okay. I mean, see, a graphic designer, it's not just about sitting and doing things on 3 softwares, changing few texts, putting a box and keeping all the images inside.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's beyond that.
Right.
It's us who are going to provide the communication behind it.
Right.
Because the description comes to us in a Word document.
Right.
Beyond that is where lies how we are going to provide it to the end customer. And instead of a word, I would say that it's beyond an imagination where we are putting it in one whole, let's say, a magazine design, let's say a brochure design, or let it be a simple pamphlet that communicates with the end customer. And
Right.
that customer is where he's like, okay, this looks cool. Why don't I go for it?
I think, recently also we did a complete study across, many places where they're offering only like 25, only one or two people, getting 10 lakh, 12 lakh, and 25 lakh, 30 lakh, and even 1 crore package also happening for, different fields. But, what is your opinion about, this entry level package? For especially for the Gen Z, like, because those people are going to work for you also tomorrow. Yeah, yeah.
It's always better to have a good communication.
Okay.
Beyond that, the portfolio matters a lot.
Right.
The portfolio talks what you can do.
Right.
After that comes down the lane, which is the package and what is going to be your designation, what are you going to do, how you're going to take things forward. After that is what everything comes down.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Kumar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So Abhishek, I want to thank you so much for being here today, for sharing all the realities of creative industry, which is definitely going to help our students and all the young professionals out there. Saying that, thank you so much for being on the D2A show. Maybe we meet again for the next episode.
Thank you so much.